first round, what's going to happen? Opts for the throw. Oh, whiffs the grab. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Low heavy, what's the play here? Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. That drive impact doesn't get through. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The nuke takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 can't afford to do this super art connect. Jumps up. Sumo headbutt. Heading into the end game, a throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Puts one in the pocket. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Can't tech the throw? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Backs away, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up. Hits with the ult, goes for the KO. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Sandblast. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Just goes for it at this range. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Will we see a drive of super art? Show of force. Hits him with a stop and bop. Going in? Breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather. Still scrapping for control of the space. Back dashes for space. Either fighter can use punish counter on reaction. What now? Wraps it up with a throw. I smell a comeback in the works. Not bad.
Round 4.
Awesome! Are we going to see some fireworks? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Jumps. Underhand slap. There's a take of super art. Goes for the level 1 super. Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 needs to use... just goes for it at this range. A drive impact could end it all here. Reads the command ramp, wrecks them! What are they gonna do? Keeping them away. The low's blocked! This is gonna hurt! Connects with the throw! There's a cross super hard incoming! Hits them with the Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 doesn't take the throw! The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round.
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? Big time whip! Checks with a sandball. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. A quick breather. Player, oh, now that is a punish. Hugs nothing but air. Guns him with the ultimate killer head ram. Oh, combo! Let's go! The low! Give me a block, super hard incoming! Okay, here we go! Soon overhead! That's gonna leave him rattling! Here's the beat! He guts to pull that off! I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! 100 hands! Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Still slugging it out here. Goes for the command grab. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a... Will this super art connect? Opts for the level 1 Vulcan Blast. Oicho! Big play does it. Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight!
What'll happen this round? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Shows the overhead. Not shy with the grab. Player, will this super art connect? It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Will that super be the turning point? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? 100 hand slap! Hits him with a stop to pop. Takes a trip. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Will we see a drive impact? Howie springs forward with the drive rush. Takes in the throw. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight!
Big throws. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1, Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Jump. Side switch in the corner. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Show up forward. Going in. They're going for the super art. Path to a win looks very tough here. And I don't know if they can hold. Connects with the throw. Player Neko Damashi. A real test of nerves in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Keeping them away. Charges in with authority. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Goes for the surprise rush in. Player 1 heats it up with a combo into super. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. KO! Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight!
Starting the action off with some fireballs. Throws him down. Neither of them willing to back off. Knockdown. Solid throw tech. A little too greedy there. The quarter makes it. Will this super art connect? Burns 2 bars to pull out the super. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. 100 hand slap. KO. Player 1 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight!
Show up force. How will this impact things? Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Brush that off and keeps going. Oito. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Flawless round. They got him so quick.
E.HONDA.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Did well to get the buff in there. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Throws him down. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. It takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 chases him down. Goes for the super art? Goes for the level 1 super. Oicho! It's too much! Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the rush down to start. They're on a mission. Reacts fast enough to get the counter. Oh, whips the grab. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. Will this super art connect? Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? Player 2 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Knockdown. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move KO. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Super art out of nowhere. Ultimate killer head wrap. How will this impact things? Player 2 chases them down. Sumo headbutt. Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Jumps. Still slugging if they're going for the super art. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
The first round begins. No time to save Oicho! Checks with the projectile. Player 2 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch struck. The big play does it. Player 2 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. What'll happen this round? Goes for the command grab. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets right in there. Checks him with the projectile. Goes for the super art. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Will this super art connect? The super doesn't hit. Player 2 chases them down. You see that? Slips through the opening for the KO. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. A super art? Broken blast. Can they keep on him? Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Zones with the fireball. Springs forward with the drive rush. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Show of force. Will we see a drive impact? Rising uppercut. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Gotta do better than that. Forward rush. Anything up and eats it. Crowns him from above. Both absolutely refusing. Raw super hard hit punch. What a finish. I smell a comeback in the works.
4. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. Going on the offensive. Oicho! Gets out of there with Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. They return, goes for the level 1 super. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Blossom! Looking for a chance. Charges forward. Not much life difference. Will we see a drive in? Good old slaps. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.